Okay, so I'm going to talk. So we actually started running something different this year, and that is, in the past we ran 5 out, and I actually still really believe in 5 out. We're still running with our middle school programs, and we're still going to teach it through the elementary levels. I believe in it because I think it teaches you how to play. Okay, it teaches you how to pass, teaches you how to have spacing, teaches you how to cut, and those are things that then can translate to any offense. We changed because we think we have a little more size this year. We're actually running something where we screen more with our forwards and try and get them on the post. But I still want you guys to work on 5 out principles. So if I were going 5 out, guys, you guys are each way. So the 5 out spots. And I don't know if you have the luxury of cones or not. If you do, they're certainly useful. Corner spot is dead even with the rim at the arc. Wing spot is foul line extended about a step outside the arc. Point spot is top of the key, a little bit outside the arc. And then the opposite side. And obviously it's 5 out because we don't have anybody on the post. Now, we obviously didn't play an entire season without putting somebody on the post, but we do that out of sets and out of orchestrated plays. So the basics of the 5 out, our 5 out, it's basically all predicated on that. Now, to take it a step on cutting in those regards. Now, if we add screening, let's say we add screening. Put Bob in that way. So, you can run our 5 out with this custom. At times we've done that, at times we've just given our guys liberty to cut it any time. Okay? But if we add screening, okay, we always talk about screen angles. So I'm going to set towards where I pass first, and then I'm going to pivot until I got my button in the basketball. Alright, so now Ian Lane is possible. So Ian's going to cut, sees the screen, pops high, and then under. Now, what's really important here if you add screen, here's the point of adding screen, is the idea of second cutting. So the cutter and screener are both scoring options. Ian popped there, I'm going to read opposite, which means open up, looking for the ball coming through, and clear. Kelly can then, the ball goes through, Kelly can just run that bar line fill, I get out of here. All right, now, let's send the ball with the Kelly. Ian this time sets the screen, so he steps towards Kelly, pivots at the screen, Bobby curls. So if Bobby's man follows him, he'll try to curl. Okay, Ian will read opposite and pop. So you see how so Bobby went to the rim, Ian the screener went out. If the cutter pops, the screener rolls to the rim. I was going to demonstrate, I don't know that I can demonstrate this, but I have what I think is a really good drill where you can get basically 8 to 12 kids involved, constantly coming on, even if you only have a half court. It's called cutthroat, but I can't really demonstrate with 4 guys. So what I'd like to do is, as we get this information out, I do have a YouTube link of actually Brett Brown, the Sixers coach, teaching. It's really good, and it's actually kind of funny because he just got some college guys he's just demonstrating, and he crawls all over them for not playing hard enough, which is funny in and of itself too. But it's a really good drill. The basic premise is you've got 4 guys on offense, 4 guys on defense, and 4 guys at half court waiting to come on. Now again, you could do it with just 2 sets of 4. You could do it in a 3-on-3 format if you wanted to. And so the winner stays, okay, and throws the ball out to a coach. And so then the new team, the new defense, whether they're the team, you want to be on defense in this drill. That's how you get points. You get points for stops. And the team that either gets the stop or the team that is coming on as the new defense has to do a great job of declaring the ball and declaring who they're guarding. And I think that's such, communication is such an underrated skill in basketball. I don't know if it's underrated, but it's hard to teach because kids aren't great at communicating. So
I'll get that drill out on YouTube and take a look at it again. I think it's something that, even though you could, like, we'll use it in our varsity practices, it can be taught in a very sophisticated way. It can also be taught as a way to get a bunch of kids playing in a limited space and keep them all involved and kind of working together. And you know, some of this other stuff that I put at the end, I was going to work with closeouts, I was going to work with jump to the ball, and those kind of, again, that's kind of the same thing, you know, that was going to be taught with the idea of cutthroat. I kind of needed a couple more guys, and I don't have them. So, but those are on that YouTube. So, I'm going to kind of wrap things up here, and certainly if you have any questions in general, you know, I'd be happy to try and answer them, but I'll say what I have at the end here. I have my email on there. If I can answer questions, by all means, contact me. If you want to shoot me an email because you'd like to give me a call and talk about, you know, anything that comes up with your team or with how to make your individuals better, you know, I'm certainly welcome to do that. You know, you can always contact the rec has my email and my phone numbers. You can certainly contact them for my information. So again, you know, what I'm hoping is that I can be a resource to all the rec coaches in any way that I can. Can I answer any questions? Anything we went over? Anything else?